Claire said, my name is Mark Kelly and I'm based in the Galway Mayo Institute of Technology. And today I'm going to go through a project we just started, actually building on some work over the last decade, called the GMIT Sustainability Literacy to Leadership Project. Next slide, please, Claire. So I suppose our approach to sustainability will be familiar to a lot of people attending the conference today. It's looking at embedding sustainability holistically across the institute using the 5 C's model, building on Dyer and Selby's 2004 4 C's model at Plymouth University of Culture, Curriculum, Campus and Community. And we also recognise obviously the importance of collaborative research. The 5 C's approach also aligns with our 5 campuses. So we have 5 campuses in GMIT, which are spread geographically over 2 counties on the west coast of Ireland. The framework would also underpin the work of our new Centre for Sustainability, which will be officially launched in September. New slide, please, Claire. So as I mentioned, over the past decade, we've been actively involved in the National Green Campus Programme, with the GMIT Mayo campus being the first institute of technology globally to be awarded a green flag in 2011. Subsequent green flags have been awarded to the GMIT Letterfrack campus. The Green Campus Programme involves a series of steps, as you can see there on the slide, from initially forming a Green Campus Committee to preparing a Green Charter for the campus. Most importantly, with the Green Campus Programme, it puts an emphasis on it being student-led, so a collaboration between students and staff. Next slide, please. So some examples of the great work that's been going on over the past decade include a mapping of the Letterfrack campus native trees with their name in Irish and the role each species plays in supporting biodiversity. Next slide, please. Also on the Letterfrack campus, the establishment of an Irish hardwood processing centre has allowed for timber to be cut, seasoned, dried and then used in student projects, displacing hardwoods that would normally be imported from Europe and North America, just reducing the carbon footprint of the material used. Next slide, please. Some other initiatives include the establishment of a Green Campus Sanctuary Garden on the GMIT Mayo campus, which was developed by 2 students from the Applied Social Studies course and designed by a student on the Heritage course. Next slide, please. The GMIT Save Our Swifts project, led by Linda Huxley over the past decade on the GMIT Mayo campus, has evolved to now having 18 Swift boxes erected on campus, with 11 of these with live stream cameras installed. The aim of this project is to provide nest sites for swifts to help grow the local population and to raise awareness about this amazing bird. In 2019, 10 of these nests were occupied by swifts and 12 chicks were successfully reared. Next slide, please. We also had the erection of a living willow outdoor classroom at the GMIT Mayo campus, and this was a collaboration again between students from Heritage, Outdoor Education and Applied Social Studies with our local authority, Mayo County Council, and staff involvement as well. Next slide, please. GMIT Dublin Road campus, which is the main campus, has developed a Green Campus Tour, which highlights points of interest around the campus that relate to energy and biodiversity. And each year we host an annual Green Campus Day where students actually facilitate these tours. So 4th-year energy engineering students facilitate these tours for other students and staff around the college, which is a very good initiative. Next slide, please. So all of this work has informed a current project which aims to develop learning pathways for both staff and students in relation to sustainability and SDGs. And the structure is continuously evolving at the moment, but it will involve a series of steps, including a short micro course, which we just filmed in the last couple of weeks, on introducing the SDGs, followed by sustainability literacy workshops and participation in green action projects. We're currently piloting several tools, including an SDG curriculum mapping template, which was developed by our colleagues in University College Cork, to support staff who wish to embed sustainability more holistically across the curriculum. The final step for staff will be to undertake our Level 9 10-credit module on education for sustainability, which is delivered as part of our MA in Teaching and Learning and has been running for the past 4 years. Next slide, please. As a further demonstration of GMIT's commitment towards sustainability, our Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar, Dr. Michael Hannon, has identified sustainability as a core guiding principle for the programme review process, which takes place every 5 years, alongside employability and assessment. We're taking an integrated approach to demonstrate the synergies that exist across the 3 core guiding principles. So the synergies that exist across employability, sustainability, and assessment. This will form the basis for intensive engagement with staff across all disciplines in September, where we hope to provide a number of support workshops to enable staff to embed these principles across their curriculum. Next slide, please. We are taking a similar approach to creating opportunities for students to engage with sustainability and the SDGs, irrespective of their discipline. We aim to co-create the learning pathways with students to encourage active participation and leadership on their part. An example of this would be the filming of videos for the introduction to the SDGs course, which we filmed in the last couple of weeks, where we had 14 volunteer students participating in the videos. Again, it would consist of a series of steps where a student can progress over their time in GMIT. We aim to develop digital badges that will recognize sustainability champions and sustainability leaders. Next slide, please. So that was a brief overview of our plans. Most of the work will actually commence in September, but we're doing a lot of the groundwork at the moment around the learning pathways. So this presentation is primarily focused on the curriculum part of the 5 Cs. And I'd like to thank our host today for the opportunity to present. I would also like to thank the National Forum for the Enhancement of Teaching and Learning in Higher Education, who provided some funding support, and our own Teaching and Learning Unit for their continued support. Thank you very much.